Now he'll air one out. That's caught. It is a big play for the Eagles. 62 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Taken in by Gesicki. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off he goes. Woo! And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Now a give on the ground. Woo. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll take this down inside the 30. Von Bell, the veteran safety, is there on the play. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Finding space at the 15. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This has been a clinic tape as far as how do you rush the quarterback. From all 3 levels, their ability to get the quarterback on the ground is pretty remarkable, and it's still early here in the game, and if this offense doesn't get going...
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing now from the gun. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown.
And the ready for a 1st down and 10. Here's McNabb. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Smith fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Smith once more, and I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Here we go now with Smith, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Emmitt Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. For the Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Hill. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Here's Hill. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On third down, Thorpe. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. So they're forced to on fourth as this one's away. Now it's Peterson. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. McNabb. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Bengals drive about to get going. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. On now to punt, Brad Robbins. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick intercept. He's got a man, complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devin Hester, an even 90 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra...
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Hill. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now Hill. Forced out to his right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They go play action on first. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take.
And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up third and very long. Back to throw. Hill escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Trying to push this past the marker. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He fired. Big gain downfield. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. From midfield now. Buys time, rolling right. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw it. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
2nd and 10 now. He puts some power on it. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Hill now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Whoa! And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And
he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick. And that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bengals offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. They'll run on 2nd down. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll stick with him again. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
He keeps it. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. Taking off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it. These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie this game here in overtime, and it means next score wins. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now, faking the give. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he's going to go up.